Hectic week, so videos got put on the back burner. Saturday, fingerboarding with Rory. He is an absolute weapon on 3-finger drag now. There's just no chance really of me pulling off the ground with straight arm. Did do a hang in the 45 degree with thumb and pinky in like the crease, and also 137 on the campus board, which is pretty good for me, but foot taps against the walls, controversial. Sunday, messing about with Saul. Last few days, so just trying pinks and doing some eliminates and stuff. Things slowly got easier and easier, like this one, or physically easier and easier just because my elbows give out so quickly. This move was really nice. Saul pointed out to me, you just kind of land a bit further right than what I was doing, and then I was able to do the move okay. Next day was final day in Boulder World, repeated a few pinks, did some new ones, and then repeated this roof pink, finally got a video of it. This is the hardest the first move has been of the times I've done it, and that blue volume, I didn't actually use that in my actual send of the boulder because it wasn't there whenever the boulder was set. Top of the boulder is somewhat droppable, but I think if you are able to do the first move, you likely won't drop the top unless there's a dry fire or a slip. Saul and Ronan were trying the tan project. Saul's elbows gave up pretty quick, mine gave up slightly after that as well. I made up this campus eliminate, which sent them to the grave. Took me ages to even do the jump move, but didn't record that. This swing move, I thought it was going to be a paddle, but it was actually one of those like hip swingy moves. I understand the movement now as well, so I was actually able to go home and reset this as a boulder, yes, nice. Which is sick. Back home, spent like an hour on this slabby vertical wall. Genuinely hate the boulder, but just trying to do it. But yeah, trash, don't want to talk about it. Wanted to set this like hop move. Seen it in quite a few World Cups, and also like Toby Roberts had a video where he was trying it. Set it, immediately broke it. I just don't have the foothold to like make it work. I think I can get one, maybe. Just need to polish one side of it and make a jewel texture. If I had the foothold though, this would actually be pretty perfect. Actually did this move, I think like 2 years ago, and then there was a few volumes in the depot that kind of, you did a no hands boulder, lended itself to it as well. And the thing I learned is you don't really want much sideways momentum, it's more all like up, so it's go sideways a bit and up and let the residual carry you, and you want to be landing straight down. And I did the boulder pretty quick actually, or this move, this foot swap is really difficult. Took a reasonable number of tries, wouldn't have done it in 4 minutes, but got there in the end. Once I kind of got my shit together and was able to do that a few times, I tried to cheat the boulder, because you could just stand on that foothold unfortunately, so I was like, can I do it without even using that one? And the answer was no, but definitely a possibility if I was not trash. Also these days are all for elbow recovery. I'm just giving myself like a week of not pulling mega hard. And I just realised I'm contradicting myself because I said a paddle the next day, but it was very short sessions if I am pulling.
Fuck! What is that?
I tried to set this move a few months back. I got it to work actually, but it was kind of crap, and it's because I didn't understand what the movement actually was. There's a few things going on, so basically this hold has to be flipping terrible and take no like sideways momentum, so as soon as my body's pulling me that way, this is just going to slide off. And that means the key to doing it is keeping all your body weight directly under the left hold. So usually I would go in a full, when doing a pull up, like my hips or shoulders will end up in the middle here, but once you do that, this left hand becomes useless, so you have to stay directly below it. So the right arm hits extended, and this hold is good, which means you can then begin to pull with it pretty quickly. The key is to stay on the left still. So what I do is rotate the hips in that way a tiny bit and pull with this arm and swing the hips, and you just get this really cool kick of momentum. Cool move, and because I understand that, I was able to set it at home as well. Took a few tweaks and yeah, set well so that I don't think doing it as a conventional paddle will work either. This is already in slow motion, which is kind of handy. But basically, I'm going to pull up and body weight is going to stay below the right arm because it's trash. Yeah, hips are still pretty much beneath that hand. And then once you grab this hold is actually super good, but again, whole thing's very directional, so I'm gonna swing that way if I just tried to hold on. So instead, I am going to use this to pull and try and swing my hips up. Which, see it there. And this is significantly harder than the one in Boulder World. The one in Boulder World, the holds were pretty level, whereas this is a good bit higher, so you have to work a lot harder to swing higher. And also, I'm not going to a jug, which, well, I guess this hole's pretty good, but it's very flat. And I come out too far from the wall, so I will just need to either swing harder or swing in like that doesn't work at all. Basically, swing in an arc to get back into the wall, if that makes sense. I've been kind of keen to get home to set more mantle boulders. They were the main thing that I had trouble with in all the comps I did this year. Like everything else, pockets, I didn't actually have anything I failed on. Coordination moves were okay. Everything except crack, I did pretty okay on. I'd like to get better at crack and pockets, but mantles were the thing that consistently in almost every comp that there was a hard one, I failed on it. So that's going to be one of the big goals for the next training stint, is tons and tons of mantles, which they also work quite well in the fact that I can do them on rest days, as long as there's no like mega pulling or anything. It'll be like what I did with slabs last year. Top of this thing's flipping terrifying. It's a vertical wall that is a slab with the most scary stand-up. I only have outdoor bouldering pads, so it's so scary getting on the top of this wall.